Alrighty. Well, this is me dropping my capo. This is how to play Oh No Not I by Stan Rogers. First off, your tuning, it's kind of weird. So, do your double drop D tuning. So if you're in standard tuning, make your E a D, and then make your other E a D. Then tune your B string down to an A. So you get D, A, D, G, A, D. I don't know what you'd call that. But yeah, anyways, once you do that, capo, 7th fret. This is a very easy song. It's very fun to play. At least for me it is. So, the first part, you don't sing. But after the first verse, you start like this. Cool. So, the chords are going to be a little weird. I'll try and explain them as best I can without being too technical. But yeah. So your first one is 3rd fret of your D string. Okay. When I say D string, I mean like D string for your, what would be normal tuning. So your 4th string, this one. 3rd down. That one. Okay, cool? Capiche. Alright. 3rd fret of your D string, 2nd fret of your G string. That's your chord there. So it's... Alright. What you're going to do is hit your D string once, and then strum the chord. So it's... Then we're going to move on to our next string, which is 2nd fret of the G string, open all of your other top strings. So it's about what it should sound like. And what you're going to do is the same thing on the first one. So from the top, it's going to be... We're going to go back to our first chord. Then our next chord, open D, 2nd fret on the G, open B, and open D. So you're going to hit your open G once, and then strum the chord from the top. On to the next chord. 3rd fret of your A string. 2nd fret of your D string. And then strum all your chords, or strings. So, this it gets a little weird. So, strum your 3rd fret of the A string, the rest of the chords. There we go. Okay, so, once you do that, you're going to hammer on from your 2nd of the D to the 3rd, so hammer on and pull off, so. Then take your 3rd fret of your A string and pull off of that, so you get, hit your open E, and then go back to the chord with your 2nd fret on, or your 2nd fret of the G string here. So from the top, really slowly. That's the riff. You'll do that between, you do it after the first verse, after the 2nd verse, then when it's the 6 months and the 6 months goes to 7, then the 8 to 9, you don't do it between those. Then you do it 3 times for the solo. That's what I do because I can't find tabs or anything for the solo. Then you go into the next 2 verses, and you don't play it between those verses, then you play it at the end of the song and end it. That's how I do it. It's not how the song's played if you listen to it, but it's how I do it. So the verse is pretty easy. You're going to start on your first chord with your 3rd fret on the G and 2nd on the A, so it's... Then you're going to go to your 2nd fret on the D with your open. Then you're going to go back to the first chord there. Then go to the 2nd fret of your G string with your open chords. So it'll be... Then we're going to go to that 3rd fret on the G, or 3rd fret on the A string, 2nd fret on the D string, strum that once, then you're going to lift off the A string and keep your, whatever finger you use, on your 2nd fret of the D. So it should be... back on that 2nd fret on the G string chord. So it's the if I were to marry you on me, it would be the blame. The next chord is kind of cool. 2nd fret of the A and B string. You're going to strum that once, and as soon as you do that, you're going to move both those fingers up. So you're going to get... Going to go to the open... well, not open. To your chord with the 2nd fret of the G string, so it's... Then we're going to do something a little weird. You're going to do 5 on your E and A, and go back to that chord. So slowly it'll be... Then you do that part twice, then you go back to the first part. And that's it. So we'll do that from the top. That is how to play Oh Not I by Stan Rogers.